Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Art with Miss Nicola. I am super excited to be making videos for you again. I apologize that I didn't post anything during the summer. I was a little bit busier than I expected. I hope you could understand. Now, these videos going forward will be a little different as I won't have as much time to edit. But I still have some really fun projects for us to complete this year. Okay? Now, first off, I would like to remind you that you only have art once every other week. So I will be making these videos and posting assignments on Teams for our fully remote students. Those are the students that stay at home all the time, okay? And anyone else that wants to follow along, you're more than welcome to, okay? As for my hybrid students, you will be in class with me working on these projects, so please do not jump ahead. You could do other activities online that I will post for you, okay? Now, in the event that we all end up back at home, we have some rules to go over, okay? Please make sure that you are prepared, that you are on time, that you pick a quiet spot, make sure your video is on, but your button for the volume is on mute. Always be respectful. To take turns, we will be pressing the raise your hand button. If you have a question, you press that. Make sure that you are listening when someone else is talking. Okay, so wait your turn just like if we were in class. No eating or drinking near the computers. We don't want to ruin them. And then we have the other symbols for thumbs up, meaning you could hear me, and a thumbs down if you cannot hear me. Now, last but not least, very important, please make sure while we are in class, you are not chatting with your friends in the little comment box. All right. So I have a question for you guys. So I want you to think about this. Over the last 6 months, think of something positive that made you happy or smile. Now this could be anything. Some ideas. Okay. Maybe a person, a family member, a friend. Okay. Maybe you got a new pet. Maybe you went someplace like the beach or the park. Or maybe you had an event. Maybe you went to a birthday party or a family gathering. Or maybe you got something. Maybe you got a new toy. It really could be anything. So think of something that made you happy or smile. Now, why, you ask? So for those of you that are coming to class, I made some sketchbooks. So I took a couple pieces of paper, I folded them, and then I stapled them. You can do this with computer paper at home. You could actually have an actual sketchbook that you buy at the store. Totally up to you. Now, with this idea of a sketchbook, we need a cover page. So today we're going to be working on a cover page for your sketchbook that has your name and a drawing or illustration that goes around it. So our vocabulary for today is going to be to illustrate. Now, to illustrate is to draw and interpret text, an idea, or a process. So if I have a word, I could draw what that word looks like. If I have an idea, I could draw that idea, or a process being, so let's say I went to the park and played soccer. So the process of, kicking a soccer ball, you could draw that. So we are illustrating something that made us happy. Okay. So the reason for that, I want you to always see this sketchbook and think of something really happy. It's meant to be positive and make you smile when you're feeling down, okay? So for me, 2 things happened. I went to the beach and I had a lot of fun, and I also enjoyed playing with my puppy. So I didn't know which one I wanted to do, so I'm going to show you 2 examples today. Your book can be held vertically, or horizontally depending on your name. So if you have a short name, maybe you want it to be vertical, okay? If you have a long name, you might want it to be horizontal, okay? So these are some ideas that I had. You're going to start off with a pencil and you are going to sketch your name. So I'm going to do a short one. So Miss D. Now you will be using pencil, so if you make a mistake you could erase. I'm kind of just working with what I have, and maybe you don't have a pencil, so maybe you're going to be working with a pen too. Whatever you have will be fine. So these letters are known as bubble letters or block letters, okay? So you get the idea. This is my bubble letters. And now I can start designing. So maybe I grew a garden this summer with my family. So maybe I want to have a bunch of flowers. Okay. It really goes back to what you did and what made you happy. Okay. I want you to take out your sketchbook whenever it's time for art and you're going to draw, and I want you to smile when you see it. Okay. So it could really be anything. Personalize it to you. Everyone will have something different, okay? Now, if you have time, you could definitely color it. Nothing wrong with that. Crayons, markers, color pencils, okay? So, once again, I'm just going to show you my finished art. Okay, so we got my little dog up here, Maui. He loves to climb and jump and run around, so I drew some different things. And for my other one, the beach, we have sandcastle, umbrella, two little dolphins, surfer. We got some mountains in the background, some sun, all right? Really take advantage of your paper and use all of it. Every space needs something, okay? Fill it out. The more details you have, the better it's gonna look, okay? So I hope you guys are inspired to make your cover for your sketchbook, okay? Remember, something happy, something that makes you smile. All right, guys. For those of you, I will see you in class and we'll work on it together. And the rest of you, please, I want to see them, so make sure that you post them, okay? We're going to be doing a digital thing this year, so everything's going to be pictures and you're going to be posting them, and eventually maybe I'll make a slideshow. We'll see what happens, okay? So, until next time, boys and girls, stay creative.